On January 10, 2026, a Sterling Heights, Michigan police officer working a Walmart detail at 14 Mile Road and Van Dyke attempted to arrest a man for stealing a single bottle of beard oil. The officer made contact at the store entrance. The suspect immediately fled. Under Michigan Compiled Laws Section 750.356D, subsection 4, this conduct is third-degree retail fraud, a misdemeanor. Flight from a lawful police contact is never passive. Under Michigan Compiled Laws Section 750.81D, resisting or obstructing a peace officer performing lawful duties is a felony punishable by up to 2 years. The initial arrest was supported by direct observation and store personnel statements. Under United States v. Watson, decided in 1976, a warrantless arrest in a public place is constitutional with probable cause. Officers launched a coordinated foot pursuit. The United States Supreme Court held in United States v. Santana, decided in 1976, that a suspect cannot defeat a lawful arrest by retreating into private property. Patrol units established a perimeter consistent with International Association of Chiefs of Police model policy on foot pursuits, which prioritizes containment, radio discipline, and multi-officer apprehension over aggressive solo contact.
No, straight.
Oh, he's showing. Oh, no, he's nowhere to go. He's nowhere to go.
He ditched his clothes.
Why don't you have shoes on?
I'm homeless.
You're homeless? Put your hands behind your back.
What?
Put your hands. We're in front of Warren Animal Clinic. We got one resisting. We found him.
Grab a ring.
Just the beard oil, basically. Nice. Let's go with him. Got one running. Black cat. Winter boots. Coming right towards you, David 21. Okay, southbound towards 14 Mile Road. Heading toward the car dealership lot. He's hiding in here somewhere. Right by the Jeep compasses, over by the big billboard sign.
What are we arrested for?
Retail fraud, R&O.
Okay.
Yeah, he's over there by that Andiamo's heading towards the woods. That white building. Hey, Daoud, grab your car. Yep.
Officers spot the suspect's shoes, confirming they're heading in the right direction.
He's gonna be shoeless. Drop the shoes in the lot. What's he got? He's going to be on the other side of the river, over by this RV storage lot. What happened? He's gonna be on this side of that RV lot. Yep. Oh, fuck.
Good, bro?
Yeah, just a lot of running, dude.
In good hands, baby. Go get him.
He's got no shoes. He dropped his shoes right up here on the right.
All black?
Yep, black male, black hat, black jacket, black pants, black backpack. He's got one of those face mask things.
Shiesties?
Yep.
Can you repeat?
Just one suspect.
Or were you able to ID him before?
Negative. See him? Yep.
That somebody?
That's a backpack. No, it's not. It's some kind of pants. That wasn't his though.
While searching the area, officers come across discarded clothing they initially don't believe belongs to the suspect. But after finding more items along his path, they realize he had been shedding layers and call in a canine unit to begin tracking him utilizing the scent from the suspect's clothing.
David 90, do we have a canine available? Okay, meet me in the northwest Menards parking lot by the 10-foot wooden fence. What do you got dropped over there? Dude, unless he was layered up. That had to have been.
Yeah, there's no way.
So, Scott, I'm thinking those might be his pants, and then here's another piece of clothing. His line of path would have been right through here, because this is the RV lot that he was coming up to. So we didn't go any further down here. We stopped right here.
Once the canine locks onto the suspect's scent, the track begins.
They heading southbound on the west side of Menards. David and I will be at the north side of the Comfort Inn.
I'm with frame 21. Also, we have maintenance 1 that's on the lot right now.
Let me clear it.
David 90, you're alive for one rainbow.
South of Menards, north of the hotel.
South Menards, not working.
Yep.
There was fresh prints at that door.
Hi, stop. Stop right there. Why don't you have shoes on? Why don't you have shoes on?
I'm homeless.
You're homeless? Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Can I radio right now?
We're in front of Warren Animal Clinic who got one resisting. We found him.
Get on your back. Get on your back. Get on your back. You're gonna get tased. Get on your back. I haven't done that thing. Get on your stomach right now. I haven't done it.
Along the flight path, the suspect shed shoes, a jacket, pants, and a backpack to defeat identification. Under California versus Greenwood, decided in 1988, voluntarily abandoned property has no privacy protection. The suspect crossed a river to evade pursuit. A canine unit was deployed using scent from the discarded clothing. The track began near the Menards parking lot and followed the suspect's actual line of travel through public areas. Under Florida versus Jardines, decided in 2013, canine searches on the private curtilage of a home require a warrant. Here, the canine operated only in public commercial areas, well within constitutional boundaries. A patrol officer down the street spotted a barefoot, soaking wet man matching the broadcast description. Under Terry versus Ohio, decided in 1968, the totality of these facts established reasonable suspicion to detain. When asked why he had no shoes, the suspect claimed he was homeless. This was a calculated deflection. The officer's decision to proceed with detention was reasonable given the canine track, the physical match, and the suspect's behavior.
Get on your stomach right now. I haven't done it. Get on your stomach. I haven't done anything. Get on your stomach. Stop fighting. Stop fighting, dude. Get him on the stomach.
Guys, my leg.
Okay, get up. Put your hand behind your back. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. I'm on the stomach. You gotta stop resisting. Go away. Stop resisting. Here we go.
We're good. Slow down. We got this wrist.
Bring your other arm.
Move your hand. Give me the other hand.
Use your fucking hand.
No, we still got one hand. Manny, get over here. Grab his arm. No, he's tucking it. He's tucking it.
I got it. We got it.
You can see his arm out. All right. Go. Give me this hand. Squeeze it.
Shirt's in the way. Shirt is in the way.
You got the wrong one. Go.
There you go. Yeah, okay. My ass, you don't got no shoes on.
Oh.
I'm homeless.
Get up.
What do you mean? Get up.
Get up. Dude.
Come on, dude. You gotta get up.
Dead legs.
Car.
There you go.
Here we go. Walk this way. Passenger side?
Yeah,
All right.
You don't have no consent to search.
Shut up.
Pretty good search.
Check that side.
Lock it, dude. Alright, come on, bro. Stop. I don't got shit. You keep touching my dick. Look. I told you I don't have it. I gotta go to the station. Yeah, it's 100%.
He's wearing all black. They must have ditched it.
He ditched his clothes.
Hey, for down there, I'll take some.
It looks like he took his clothes off because he's in all red right now, but he's soaking wet, no shoes.
Yeah, no, that's him.
No, it's not. You have the wrong guy.
He's soaking wet.
He said he dumped his pants here in Menard, so.
You don't. You're good. Hey, Isho's gonna transport. We're gonna follow him. All you gotta do is the report.
Perfect, good deal.
We're gonna do
The suspect actively resisted handcuffing. Under Graham versus Connor, decided in 1989, force is judged by 3 factors: severity of the offense, immediate threat to officer safety, and active resistance or flight. All 3 Graham factors favored the officers. The force used was confined to soft, empty hand control, verbal commands, grabs, holds, and prone position handcuffing. A taser warning was issued, but the device was never deployed. Once handcuffed, the suspect claimed officers had no consent to search. Consent is not required. Under Chimel versus California, decided in 1969, officers may search an arrestee incident to a lawful custodial arrest. The suspect refused to identify himself. Michigan has no standalone stop and identify statute, but once a person is lawfully under arrest, refusal to identify can independently support obstruction charges under Section 750.81d. The Supreme Court in Hybel versus 6th Judicial District, decided in 2004, upheld identification requirements during lawful encounters. Booking stage identity questions are non-testimonial under Pennsylvania versus Muniz.
Oh yeah, good work. Yeah.
felony R&O.
Yep, good with that. And then,
What is it? Retail 3, I assume.
yeah. And
He won't identify, so right now he's just a John Doe. So
Okay. We'll just
when
throw
he
on
gets
another
prints,
charge.
yeah.
And then,
So we'll do felony R&O, misdemeanor R&O for the not identifying,
and then the retail, whatever that comes back to.
and then the retail.
It's a crime not to ID yourself, so. Look at me. Dude, there's so many cameras in that building. Dude, you're done. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to get another charge. What's your first name? What's your first name? Nah, dude. Nah. All right. Well, we're just going to get your name at the jail then and just get tacked on charges. All right, bud?
Fingerprint analysis at booking returned the identity. Dashon Moten, 27, of Detroit. He was the subject of a 17-count Knox County, Tennessee grand jury indictment for first-degree murder, felony murder, and attempted murder. The indictment stemmed from a November 16th shooting on Interstate 640 in Knoxville that killed Troy Hutchison and Rodrell Jeter. On January 12th, the U.S. Marshal Service took Moten into custody and extradited him to Tennessee. The first lesson is foundational. Major fugitives are routinely captured during ordinary police work. A wanted murderer was arrested over a bottle of beard oil because patrol officers treated a small case with the same seriousness as a big one. The second lesson speaks to suspects. Flight from a lawful police contact transforms a 93-day misdemeanor into a 2-year felony in Michigan, adds resisting charges, and signals consciousness of guilt. Flight is never a smart strategy. The third lesson speaks to citizens. There is no constitutional right to lie about your identity to police after a lawful arrest. Refusing only delays the inevitable fingerprint match and stacks additional obstruction charges onto the original case. The final lesson is about restraint. Officers held force at the lowest necessary level, escalated only as resistance required, and issued a taser warning without deploying it. Disciplined force protects suspects, officers, and the public alike.